Hello, my name is Kenny Burns, and I am a tour guide in Washington, D.C. for KB Tours. I'd like to show you what you would see on your tour of Washington, D.C. We will go to the Capitol and take a nice little drive-by or even a tour of the Capitol if you like. They started building the Capitol in 1793. There's over 500 rooms in it, and that dome of the Capitol weighs 9 million pounds. Then we can go past the White House and say hi to the president and the first lady. We normally go on the north side of the White House, take some great pictures. These are pictures of the White House garden. Mrs. Obama started that. And this is the Truman balcony, which was built during the 1940s. And this is a picture of the Oval Office. We also will swing by the Jefferson Memorial. As you know, President Jefferson was the very first president to shake hands with people. And he was one of only two men to be Secretary of State, Vice President, and President of the United States. Now, when you go into the side of the Jefferson Memorial, you'll be able to read the Declaration of Independence. Now, 5 men helped write the Declaration of Independence: Roger Sherman, Mr. Livingston, Samuel Adams, Ben Franklin, and Thomas Jefferson. Hey, there it is. That's the Declaration of Independence, where it says all men are created equal, and you will be able to read those very words when you come here to the nation's capital. We'll also stop by the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall, which has 58,272 names on it. And the wall starts in 1959 and ends in 1975. And if you know of a person whose name is on the wall, we can sketch their name out on a piece of paper. Now, this is a picture of Dr. King's memorial as they were putting it together. The actual statue and 2 other huge pieces that you'll see actually are about 157 pieces that were put together. Now, there was some controversy about the memorial because, first of all, some people were upset that a person from China sculptured the statue. Well, this gentleman is the best monumental sculptor in the world, so that's why he was picked. Now, you're about to look at the Mountain of Despair. So out of the Mountain of Despair comes the Stone of Hope. And that was part of Dr. King's speech, I Have a Dream, which, by the way, wasn't really written out. He actually had given the I Dream speech in Detroit, Michigan, a couple days before he came here to Washington, D.C. Now, this is the presidential seal, and we're getting ready to go through the Roosevelt Memorial, which was dedicated in 1997. Now, President Roosevelt was elected 4 times, the most of any president. Now, when you come to look at his statue, make sure you look at the sketch of his wheelchair, which he designed. Now, water played a very important part in FDR's life. He contracted polio at the age of 39, and he'd been Undersecretary of State for 7 years. This is a picture of the rural couple. Now, there are several statues in the memorial. This is also a picture of a statue called the man who's listening to the radio, the Fireside Chats. There were 29 Fireside Chats. And then these 5 men are part of the bread lines that were around during the 1940s because people were hungry and people didn't have jobs and they didn't have food. So the bread lines were started. This is the Lincoln Memorial, which was dedicated in 1922. Then when it was dedicated, Robert Todd Lincoln, the son of Abraham Lincoln, was at the dedication. Now, the statue of Lincoln is 19 feet tall, 19 feet wide. It's made out of marble. Matter of fact, the Lincoln Memorial is made out of marble from Tennessee, Colorado, and Alabama. Now, no statue in Washington can be taller than the Statue of Freedom, which is on top of the Capitol. This is World War II Memorial. It's dedicated 2004. Over 16 million Americans participated in World War II. Over 400,000 were killed. Now, when you go to the memorial, each one of those stars represents 100 Americans that were killed during World War II. We also will be going past the Korean Veterans Memorial. Korean Veterans Memorial was dedicated in 1995. And Korean Veterans Memorial is very special, especially at night. We also can go past the Frederick Douglass House. We go past Arlington National Cemetery. We can have a 4-hour tour or 8-hour tour, depending on what you would like. But these are some of the sites that you will see. Please come visit us as we stroll through Arlington National Cemetery. Thank you.